guys, so I'm going to be on my way to purchase the things that I'm going to be using for the next semester. I don't know where I'm going to be going at the moment, but for now I just thought I'd go ahead and show you guys just me going to wherever I'm going to go and just bring you all on the journey. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and keep going.
Don't have no money, but you spend all your time on me. Talking for hours, 'cause I'm loving your energy. No matter what we do, never fails to be fun. Could be us dancing or just watching television. 'Cause you are my love language. I think it's time to say this. It's the little things you do that make me feel that you are all that I need. You get me. You look at me and say my dreams are also yours.
Alright guys, so as you saw in the previous clip, I went ahead and went to go get some of my stuff. I also took a long drive throughout the city, and those were kind of the clips that I took. But I went to the store and afterwards I came home, and it's a few days later. But I thought I'd go ahead and show you all what I purchased. Alright, so the first thing that I purchased was this really pretty binder. I have been told that the work that I'm going to be doing in undergrad is going to be greatly used in grad school. So I figured why not begin investing in the things that I'm going to be using during that time. So I decided to get this really pretty binder. It is from Target. I don't know. Oh, the brand is Green Room, and it's very pretty, sturdy, and I'm very excited to begin to put stuff in it. Alright, so the second thing that I purchased was this UB notebook. Initially, I was planning on doing a 2-subject notebook, and I'll explain in just a second. But because I realized that I wasn't going to use a 3-subject notebook, and because the classes that I'm going to be taking, one may not necessarily require a notebook, I figured I would just go ahead and just get one notebook for one of my classes, and then for the other one something else. But I decided to just get a simple red notebook. Like I said, it's from UB, and it has a pocket to be able to put stuff in there, so I'm hoping to put my syllabus there. And then yeah, just regular plain lined paper. Alright, so the next thing that goes with the binder are pocket dividers. These are from the brand U Brands. It's also from Target as well, and I thought it was super cute because my aesthetic is like pastel, so when I saw this I was like, I have to get this, and it really matches the tone of the binder. As you can see, they kind of go hand in hand together, so I'm going to be putting this in the binder, and then like I said, over the years I'll just begin to add more and more just so that I can have a sturdy binder and then begin to collect items. So the next thing that I purchased was this notebook, but it's a graph paper. And you might be asking yourself, like, why would you get this if you're not going to take a math class? But I personally do not like lined paper at all. I feel like it limits my writing style, and since I write really big, it just, I don't know, I just personally don't like using lined paper. I know I got a notebook, a regular lined notebook, and that's perfectly fine, but for my speech science course, I know that I'm going to also be putting pictures of like the parts of the body and stuff, so I figured it would be best to just have a graph a graph notebook, just so that I could disattach the papers. And that's the cool thing about this format, is that I'll just be able to rip them out and then put them in my binder as time goes on. And I'll definitely be showing you guys how I take my notes. It's just a matter of practicing and getting into a routine before I can like show you all how I use this graph paper. So make sure to stick around if you want to see more. Alright, so the next thing that I purchased was actually at the 99-cent store. I highly recommend to go to a Dollar Tree or the 99, somewhere where it's like inexpensive, just because you never know what you'll find. So I ended up finding these Sharpie pens. Typically, like at a Target store, you'll find this for like 10 bucks. When I actually got them for $3, so it was definitely a great steal. I haven't had the chance to use them just yet. I'm waiting until I officially start school, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you all what I purchased, and I think it's really cute because it has its case. Alright, so the last thing that I purchased was more stationery. I decided to get more Papermate pens. The pens that I had earlier or previously, I still have those, but they were pastel, and I realized that I wanted to have a variety of more colors. So I went ahead and got these. They are a darker like shade, I would say, and I'm also going to be using these as well for when I take notes and then create like diagrams and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to try these. And yeah, that was basically everything for the haul, and now I'm just going to be showing you all the things that I'm doing to prepare for school, which starts next week. I'm very excited for it, but yeah, I'll just go ahead and show you guys quickly what I'm going to be doing. Alright, so basically I thought I'd go ahead and show you all what I'm going to be doing next. So for one of my classes, I am required to download this Proctor thing, where because I'm going to be learning asynchronous model, my exams are going to be proctored. So I'm going to go ahead and install that as my way to prepare for the next semester. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do that in case if you're going to be in a similar situation. So once you go ahead and install it on your thing, it's going to show up that you completed all the steps. For now, since I don't have an exam, I can't go ahead and pull it up, but that's basically the process. So once you have Google Chrome, you would then install it, which in this case looks like, I'll go up here, it would look like this, and then you would just go ahead and install it through here, and it'll show up at the top corner. And yeah, it takes you to this page, and then that's basically everything that you need. And then once you're all done, you would just go back to this page. And yeah, that is basically everything that I did in order to install this onto my browser. Alright, so the last thing that I want to show you is this Notion app. So if you guys have a desktop, you should totally download this app. It's definitely very tedious, but so far I think it's been going great. I'm still in the process of finishing it up, but for the most part, this is what I have. I followed a template. I'm going to go ahead and link it down in the description below in case you would like to follow it. But I just took what was from the original template and then created my own individually. So I just built it up from there. But this is kind of what it looks like for the most part. This is like the main center, and then each page is going to take me somewhere. I still have to update the photos because the photos are not mine, as well as the quotes. But this is kind of what I have for my Notion. It still is a long way to go, but I figured I would go ahead and show you guys in case anyone is interested. So for example, like I'm gonna click my, I don't know, I'm thinking which one to click. So since someone already created this, I just went ahead and just downloaded the link. So for example, like if this one is what to watch, so it's like things that you could watch. It's loading right now, but it pulls out the movies and films, YouTube videos, as well as shows. So I would highly recommend to use this app if you want to have more clarity in your everyday lifestyle. Mine is still in the process of being made, but I can totally show you all how I use Notion once it's fully finalized, and then maybe create a template from this exact version so that you can go ahead and use it. But for now, that's all I have, and that is basically all the things that I'm doing to prepare for the spring semester. Alright guys, so that wraps up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed getting to see how I prepare for my first week of classes, and then as well as the little montage that I did from a few days ago. I definitely already made a video that has gotten so many views. I'll link it up in the description I'll link it up in the card as well as in the description on how to prepare for the upcoming semester or school year. So a lot of the tips that I mentioned in that video, I definitely still incorporated, but because I'm going to start something completely new, I figured it would be best to just do all the things that I haven't had the chance to prepare for in this video, which is what you saw just a few moments ago. Also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, because I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, with all that said, that concludes today's video, and I will see you all next week. All right, take care. Bye, guys.
It's hard to tell on the surface, but I think you know I'm the one. Just pray